Welcome back, Mongo Fix! How many of you folk at home got a whole pile of cell phones that are old, you're not using, they're just sitting around taking up space? Old cell phones are recyclable. Some places, they'll just, take them in and give it to them all done. Other places will actually give you money, per pound for all your old cell phones. Mongo's gonna show you what you should do before you just recycle your cell phone. Bunch of different examples. We got some Kyoceras, LGs, HTCs, Sanyo, Samsungs. Don't throw it away. Big waste of energy, big waste of materials, everything else. Really that pile just disgusting with waste. Start with this Samsung, an old Altel. Start with plugging her in, because it's probably dead. So we went through, backed up the phone already, pulled the SD card out, pictures, videos, whatever, get all that stuff off. Hooray, Altel! Another reason to recycle these is the lithium batteries in there can become dangerous if you try to charge them up like we're doing. So for this one, we want to get into the settings. Phone settings. Security. Enter the security code. Now you probably don't know what your code is because it's such an old phone. So go back to the phone info. Now many times the last 4 digits of the phone number, that's the unlock code. Go back into the settings. And 6639. Now we're here. Now we gotta scroll down, erase all entry, reset our code. We're gonna erase all the entries, and then we're gonna reset the phone. Settings will be reset to default, except for contacts. Then it goes through to reset. And everything's been reset back to the way it was. Messages. Oh, still got messages. Erase all messages. These old phones weren't quite as fancy as the new ones, where when you reset, it reset everything. You had to go in manually to a lot of it. One ringtone, we'll erase that. No more ringtones. Next thing you can do is unplug, because the battery's going to probably die anyways. And then we'll take the battery out. Because a lot of times when you recycle them, they're not going to want the battery in them. Lithium-ion batteries they'll recycle in a different way. So we'll put that in a battery pile. And now the phone is ready to be sent in to recycle. Now we got an old Samsung. This is a smartphone, but it's an older model. Open her up. Click our settings. Uh-oh, screen's dying on this one. Back up and reset. So under personal, back up and reset. If the touch screen will work, there we go. Factory data reset. And we'll reset the device. Delete everything. And now we just gotta wait for it to go through its thing. The newer ones, the smart styles, generally you can reset the whole phone. You just have to find the location of where that factory reset is, and it automatically deletes all the accounts, deletes all the pictures, videos, contacts, and everything else associated. So it's like a brand new phone. Once it starts back up, now you're back on the welcome screen. Could have left it on the initial page to start everything up. Doesn't matter if you take it here, dealer's choice. But she's done now, so we can unplug. We'll power it off. Get our little cover off. Probably can recycle that because it's plastic. And there's a little notch here in the back cover. And we'll get our battery out. And now we have another phone ready to be recycled. Now we'll do this old LG. It's one of those slide up keyboard styles. So let's see here. Gotta get to our settings. Maybe privacy. Factory data reset. Yep, erase the SD card too, yep. And erase everything. No, there's no SD card in there. Yep, this screen's all messed up too. Oh, I think we got her. Bye. Now it's starting up and erasing junk, resetting, getting everything back to original. Anybody still remember Virgin Mobile? This one doesn't go through any sort of activation, just automatically brings you up to the main menus and whatnot. You can see the one background picture's gone. We go to the phone, we got no contacts in there. Alright, this one's ready to be recycled. There's a little notch on the back cover. That battery's kind of in there. Yeah, we'll get the battery out. LG flip phone here. Same gig, we'll plug her back in. Oh, this is an old track phone. It's even got the old school tones. Boy, this one's classic. Mongo might want to save this one. Reset this one, we'll go into our settings. And phone settings. And then we'll go to reset settings. We'll go to the master clear for the phone. Yes. Uh-oh, we need a security code. Or you just type in 4 zeros and call it good. See here, oh, we got a little arrow. Slide that back down and bring the battery out. Now that phone's ready to get recycled. This was one of Mongo's favorite phones, the old HTC. Had the best unlock mechanism. Has the best clock. Mongo wants that on his current phone, but can't seem to find that clock anywhere. I'm gonna want to make a big one in real life too. Settings. And this one, the factory reset, is actually in a different spot. It's in storage. Factory data reset. So we'll click that. And then click reset phone. And it will erase everything. You know, the HTC phones really were quietly brilliant. And then it starts up in its default, ready to go. You don't get options like this anymore. To Mongo, in Mongo's opinion, that's the best clock. Now that one's ready to go, so we can power this one off. And these batteries come out a little bit differently. You have to flip them over and pull this bottom off. Flip that guy open. And then the battery slid out the bottom. Now this HTC, it won't turn on. Mongo don't remember it too well, but pretty sure it had some sort of a major software problem. Stuck in bootloader type thing or something. This one's an old Sanyo. These were really cool because it had a display right on the front. Pretty neat little phone. It was another one of those flip up keyboard ones. Now to reset this one, you just go to the home. From here we go into our settings. And you're going to need the last 4 digits of the phone number for the code, just like the other one. And we go down to reset, delete, enter the code, then hit continue, and we'll reset the phone. All your data is going to be gone. Factory reset. And then we just let it do its thing. And when we go to verify, let's see, contacts, yep. Nobody there. So the reset didn't quite take care of all of it. So we'll go back into settings. And we'll just go through, delete all this stuff. But this is why it's always good, especially with these older phones, to go in, make sure everything actually got deleted. Sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. And looks like this one still won't delete the emails. And we're going to reset the entire application from here. And this will do the... Now it's going to want to restart everything. At least for emails. Now it looks like we got everything removed from this phone. Now we can power this one down and it's good to recycle. Slide it in the unlock. Slide it down. And pull that battery out. And next got an iPhone here. No idea which one it is. Mongo's not really an iPhone type person. Settings here, let's see, general, reset all settings, erase all contents and settings. Erase iPhone. Are you sure? Yep, erase it. So we'll say it's pretty simple to erase the iPhone. Mongo just don't like using it. But that's a Mongo thing. And we're back in business here. Oh boy, select your region. There we go, that's the right one. There's no Wi-Fi here. Mongo ain't got no Wi-Fi. Yeah, welcome to the iPhone. You can't even start it without connecting it to a network. What a useless machine. So we're just gonna leave it here. Power this guy off. Yeah, how do you get a battery out of an iPhone? That's a good question that Mongo does not know the answer to. There we go. There's the battery pack. Oh no, Mongo broke it. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Yep, that battery's glued in there. So if you're gonna recycle the iPhone, once you power it off, just leave it in there. And we got a big LG here. Boy, you can't see nothing. So we'll go to settings, click on general over here, scroll all the way to the bottom and back up and reset. Then reset phone. Delete all. Are you sure it's gonna restart twice? It's gonna delete everything, you won't get nothing. Yep, we're doing her. She's back on. And we'll go through this process here. See, on an Android, you can skip all this stuff. Skip the internet, skip all the junk. No location, no Google services. Sure, who cares what the time and date is? Skip it anyway. Yeah, we gotta agree to that. There we go. Now we got a phone that works. Unlike, you know, an iPhone, which is now destroyed. For this one, the power button's in the back here, right under the camera. There's a little spot for your fingernail. Get the back clamshell off, and the big battery can come out. And now this phone is ready for recycling. Mongo might save this one as a backup. That's still pretty decent phone. Another Samsung here. It's one of those slider keyboard phones. Similar to the others, though. You go into the menu, phone settings. Go into your security, enter the code, which most of the times is the last 4 digits of the phone number. And we'll reset the phone, erase all entries, and reset the phone. No images. Now the ringtones are gone. No sound. So now this one is ready to get unplugged. And the back already off this one, but it just basic clamshell. You look for the spot and pull the battery out. This, of course, battery not to this one, but Mongo will make stuff work. Now, unfortunately, this Kyocera, it just power cycling like crazy. And that is a good battery in there. Something functionally wrong with this phone. Just recycle it as is, but if you're really worried, you can pull a couple screws out, smash it with a hammer real quick, something, just that way there's no way no one can communicate. Last on the list is a whole bunch of these little Sanyos. If you remember, used one of these in the One Battery show. So we get into our settings. Oh, need a lock code, probably last 4 digits of the phone. So once you put the code in, lock phone, erase phone book, reset phone, others. So let's do a phone reset. And erase phone book. Because again, this phone's super old, so you gotta go through every step individually. No more contacts in there. So we can get a call history, erase that one manually. Erase messages manually. Now this phone is ready for recycle. So we can unplug her, and in the back, just a little button. Slide that down and the battery comes out. Well, now all these phones and batteries ready for recycle. Well, hopefully this video helped you if you ever want to recycle your phones. This is how you reset a whole bunch of them. At least that way your personal data not on them. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. If you like this video and other videos from Mongo Fix, be sure to subscribe. Mongo is working on all sorts of stuff. Mongo, thank you.